Hi Aries, how are y'all doing? My name is Marlissa. This is at Word from Mars Tarot, and today I'm here to do a love reading. Y'all are number 3. All right, thank you for the views. Um, if you are connected to a Taurus placement or Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, or Rising, or you have one, watch their reading. One of the oracle cards that came out in this reading came out in theirs. Um, what I will say, Aries, is wow. Okay, literally wow. Like, your spread here has a lot of major arcana cards here, which are cards that are border in black, and that means it carries a heavier energy. So out of the 7 cards here, 5 of them are major arcana cards. So you have some major changes taking place in your love life, um within this time frame. So like this eclipse season, within the next month, within the next couple of days. All right. um yeah. So what I will say is some of you have grown tremendously in love, all right? Maybe you have learned a lot like over, the years or through like a long-term relationship. But the overall energy of the spread is success and growth, all right? So you will have success when it comes to your love life, and I feel like that's going to be due to your growth that has taken place, all right? Some of you have um learn to uh learn, like you learn to either learn or teach. All right, with this teach card here, I'm pretty sure this is the Hierophant sign of Taurus. So this is about like teaching and learning. All right, you see the people in the audience. So some of you also may be called to, Aries, to teach people about the things that you have learned and love. All right. Some of you may be, writers, um, with like she's holding a book or whatever, right? But it's also could be like, who's to say that she didn't create this book? Okay. I mean, even the dog is listening to her. Okay, I love that. Um, I feel that, because you have not only learned how to be the teacher, but to be the student, like balance is coming into your love life as well. So that may be an energy that you and your soulmate carry, is an energy of, being each other's halves. All right. This balance card, if I'm not mistaken, this is the sign of Libra. Let me double check though, because I get it mixed up sometimes, and then I'll think it's the I think sometimes I think the Temperance card in this deck is the Libra card. I'm pretty sure balance. That should be Justice. No, see, it is. It's the Temperance card. Okay, I'm sorry. Scratch that. So that first Teach card, that was the Hierophant. That's for sign of Taurus. This Balance card is for Temperance, which is for sign of Sagittarius. So Aries, um, you could be connected to another Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. All right. Just based off of like this spread, I'll see if I can't remember if any signs came out in the other decks. So now I remember. Okay, with this card, this is about making sure that you and your person, and especially as fire signs, like some of you guys, both of you guys may have like big egos, or also may be like leaders in your own way. So you're gonna want to make sure you're being like balanced and compromising. Like compromise is going to be required in order for this relationship to be harmonious. Like it can't just be you sacrificing or them sacrificing, like one person sacrificing majority of the time. Like um it's about meeting a middle ground that both of your needs are met. Okay, compromise also includes accepting that people are individuals with different personalities and ways of looking at the world. Embrace your differences, rejoice in your similarities. If you find yourself at odds, be willing to work through issues honestly and with love. Sorry, y'all. If you find yourself at odds, be willing to work through issues honestly and with love, confident that your differences can be resolved. All right. This is an excellent time to help heal discordant relationships by bringing them into better balance. So some of you also may be like reconciling and healing some relationships that are just, out of balance. But regardless of if the relationships are love or not, okay, this is part of like your dream coming true. Like this is going to be exactly, what you want. Okay. It's a really beautiful reading. Um, what do we have here? I think this is the, yeah, this is the Judgment card. So you also have the Blossom card here. So again, we already know that you have grown because the overall energy of the spread is success and growth, okay? But there's something in you that is awakening during this season, Aries, all right? You're transforming, you're stretching, you're going to see like new possibilities coming towards you, and you're going to be seemingly heading in the right direction, okay? I awaken to the beauty of relationships that nurture me. So with this is the Blossom card. In traditional tarot, this is known as the Judgment card, sign is Scorpio. So Scorpios are going to transform over and over and over and over again, whether they want to or not. So you could have a Scorpio placement or be connected to one. But regardless, the energy is about growing regarding matters of the heart and stretching yourself and your ideas of what you believe is possible, and know in fact that all things are possible if only you follow your sun. So also this is a reminder that like you wanted this relationship, right? But you're going to have to nurture it. You're going to have to nurture this relationship. You're going to have to provide it with nutrients, all right? So this is, it's um something that you're going to have to tend to. That's reminding me of the Taurus reading too. Also, you are going to have to be willing to trust and open up to one another when it comes to this new, relationship. Um, some of you may be experiencing both. Some of you may be experiencing an ending of a relationship and then the beginning of another one, all right? Because it says new life and love are waiting for you. You only have to reach out and take hold, okay? And so that's card 20. All right, Blossom. And then right next to it, we have Embrace. All right, Embrace, which is about achieving, welcome, appreciating dreams, wholeness, contentment. So in traditional tarot, this would be known as the world. So at this point, embrace the change. Things are naturally falling into place. All right. You want to work with the concept of having an open and grateful heart. All right. Express appreciation for the many blessings in your life as well. The affirmation with this card is I acknowledge my many blessings and am open to receiving my heart's desires. So with the world card here, sign of Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. So some of you definitely may be connecting with a Scorpio or Taurus placement. At the bottom of the deck, we have you here with the lead card. All right. So sign of Aries. So you are going to be required to, lead. That's not a problem for you, Aries, but keep in mind that you're going to want that balance. Okay. But some of you may be called to, especially if you're a divine masculine here, because I feel like that card came out somewhere. We'll see in a moment. But if you are divine masculine, all right, you are going to be like, you're being called to take the lead. So some of you, if you're disconnected from someone right now, you're going to be called to be like, hey, like, can we have a conversation? All right. What does this card say? Clarity of belief. Some of you are going to have to ask for that conversation. And if you do, there is going to be a well-deserved reward, whether that's a reconciliation with that person or you just following, what spirit led you to do and that leading you to the next person. But I do feel like, there's an ending here and a beginning. Okay. So let's go through all these oracle cards. Okay. We have spying, social network, information, ways. So Aries, you could be spying on somebody. Somebody could be spying on you, like maybe trying to figure out the right time to come towards you and say something. Okay. Because I know I'm majority reading for like feminines here. I'm also getting a weird feeling right now within my body. Like I am sober, but I'm feeling like I'm high. Like the tingling sensations that come like when you're getting high or whatever, and like your senses are heightened. I'm feeling that way. So that's very, very interesting. We have apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. See, you may, Aries, be sorry, or somebody, maybe both of y'all are, but there's an apology that is coming your way. Your divine masculine, especially if you're a divine feminine, may be coming towards you with an apology and asking for, forgiveness. Um, We have sorrow. So maybe within the apology, they're going to express their sorrows, their regrets, okay? Loss, grief, depression. Loss, grief, depression. Family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. So some of you, with that coming right after the, what is this? A sorrow card. Maybe some of you, if you're, already in a relationship or something, maybe you and your partner have experienced a loss, like when it comes to a child, like if you're an Aries placement watching this, and if not, um, maybe after some sort of loss, like you are going to, uh, by having this conversation with this person, whether it's them coming towards you or, whichever way it goes, maybe this is going to be the person that you build a family with. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. And then we have bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. So what I will say is, I don't know who this will be because this doesn't really match the rest of the spread here. Maybe somebody, you know what it is? Somebody's probably going to tell you that they were bluffing all this time. Like they've cared about you, all this time. They were pretending. They were wearing a mask. All right. If that's not the case, Aries, you want to be mindful of somebody that comes towards you blowing smoke up your ass. And they're just like love bombing. But I don't get that feeling here out of these cards here. At the bottom of the deck, we have divine masculine, young masculine energy. So Aries, this person could be a little bit younger than you. But also as a fire sign, fire and air signs carry masculine energy. All right. Water and earth signs naturally carry a little bit more feminine energy. So the person doesn't necessarily have to be younger than you, but there is a divine masculine that's coming. All right. We have envy. All right. In these next set of cards, envy. And what I feel like, because this is a really beautiful reading, you're going to want to be mindful who you share this with, or just know as you and this person, come together, and maybe when you guys do go public, whatever, people may be envious. People may be envious of the proposal, like when the person proposes to you. All right. Because this person, this seems like, again, this seems like this is it. All right. And if it's not a proposal, like a wedding proposal, the proposal may be like, be with me, like, let's try this X, Y, and Z. All right. And somebody eventually, whenever they learn of that, they may be jealous. We have inner child trauma. Inner child trauma, whether that's you, or them. Somebody has some inner child trauma, some inner child healing to do. We have reconcile, which this card came out, I think, in the Taurus reading, which was right before this. And so did that envy card, I think. And then we have time apart. So clearly, whoever this person is somebody that you've had time apart from, and that's why they're gonna have to like take the lead and be like, hey, can I pull you for a chat? If you catch the reference, you catch the reference. All right. So they may have to, that's going to be like required of them, all things considered. And at the bottom of the deck, we have new love. And underneath this card says, this is the one. So keep in mind when readings say new love, it's not always that it's a new person. It's just that it's a new love because you're coming together at this time. For some of you, this could be, a new person. But I'm not getting that. Feels like a reconciliation for sure. Somebody that's learned a lot. And like while y'all were apart, y'all learned a lot. As far as timing goes, we have within a couple of days. All right. So for some of you guys, this conversation could be coming within a couple of days. We are in eclipse season. So if you have a Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces placement, things are probably really happening during this time frame. All right. So we have within a couple of days, and then we have release any attachment to timing. So for some of you all who, you've been like attached to timing when it comes to your love life, that might be messing with you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have within a month. So today is September 20th, so October 20th. Or, whenever you see this reading. All right, whenever you see this reading, it could happen a month from that. Aries, I like this. I hope this reading gets some views because this is a good fucking reading. All right? I love y'all. See you next time.